Hello everybody, how you doing? This is CeeLo, the Traveling Trader. Welcome to my channel. I am a 48-year-old trader that absolutely loves to travel and loves to trade binary options and Forex. So if it's your first time, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. And so today is day three of a new account I just started. I'm really excited, so let us go. I'm looking at Euro JPY. I'm looking to get in as high as 323 and as low as 306. All right, so I got in at 305. It goes a little higher to like 30, maybe 320. Not that high, maybe 315 or so. I'll take that. There we go. 325, 326. Got in at 321. And it is melting, guys. It is melting. All right, guys, so we are about 30 seconds away. I did roll over my first position, 305, because it did go over that position, and I wanted to give it some time to make sure that it could go down. But the way it's looking right now, we're about 15 seconds away from winning that very first, or excuse me, from making sure that very first position conforms. And then about a minute away from the second position. So if this, there we go, we won that first trade, that first entry. And so right now, let me pull this back so you can see it. It's close. It's close because this ends at 422. We're about 60 seconds away. This is where it really counts here. If it continues in the trend that it's going, I'd like to see it drop just a little bit farther. That way, if it does do a little retrace, it'll retrace to the last spot and not my position. And that would make it a pretty good chance of closing off and clearing both trades. So we're looking really good right now. Getting a little bit of support at around that 272 area. If it breaks that 272 area, I'm going to feel super good. But I'm at the point now where I'm only about 6 seconds away. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we cleared, guys. We did it. We absolutely did it. Beautiful. Looking at USD Swiss, I need it to be in that range of 534 to 546. I took it there. 534 to 546 is what I said. Took it for 5 minutes. So what's happening is it's finding support at the 200 EMA line at the very bottom. That's why when it hits it, it takes that jump up. Now the analysis and everything is showing that it's going to go down. The problem is every time that it hits that 200 EMA, it shoots it up again. Once it breaks that, I think we'll be good. Breaks lower than where we currently see it right here. If it breaks lower than this 509, it's over. It is over. Regardless of whether it is over or not, though, you know, if we can keep in this area for the next 30 seconds, we're going to clear the trade regardless of what it decides to do or not. You know, I am a good 20 micro pips above. Here, I'll put it so you guys can see it. So this is where my trade is. It's about to expire. We're going to win this trade. Yeah, this is going to be a confirming trade for sure. 3, 2, 1, bam. All right, guys, so I'm looking for my third trade here. Looks like it might be EJ. Let's see what happens. I took my very first position at 339 with a 5-minute expiration. EJ expires in 5 minutes. So if I am going to roll over, I need to decide by 35. This is starting to fly up. So it's going completely against, it is not conforming with my analysis, but it is hitting a major line of resistance right now. Major line of resistance right there. Let's see what happens here. I got 3 minutes to decide if I want to go ahead. How about the candle close? Where are we at with the candle close here? I'm about 2.5 minutes from candle close and 2.5 minutes from deciding. I think if I get another one up here at the 364 area, 362, 364, I might actually take a second position. Typically, I'd feel okay, but you know, the fact, there we go. Give me a little more droppage. Give me some droppage. So it's catching some support at the 320 line. If it breaks that 320 line, I'm gonna feel a lot better. See how it keeps catching that support there at that 320 line. We are maybe 10 to 12 seconds away, but it's very, very close. Oof, yeah, very close. Don't know what's gonna happen here. Yep, see? That one didn't conform. It did not conform. I'm still feeling good. If I can get a pop-up here, I might take another. But I needed to come a little higher. I needed to come. So I want to catch a little pop-up here. If I can catch a pop-up here, I'll take it. Because now I know, or I feel that based on the analysis, it's going to continue going down. All right, I'm going to take it here. I took it at 326. And if I can get it higher at 340, I'll take it at 340 as well. Took another one at 336. I'm going to roll it over. And I'll roll that one over as well. So now they're both rolled over. And that's it. Now it's just a matter of waiting. So they're all right, guys. So I've gone I did a little more than I would have wanted to have done. I rolled over one extra time than I would have wanted to. It's just that based on my analysis, it was looking pretty good. We are about 12 minutes, roughly 12 minutes away. So this is where I'm going to step away from the trade, and I will come back in 12 minutes and see where we're at. I don't want to have trigger finger anymore. I don't want to continue to roll over or pray or hope that it goes my way. I've made my analysis. I've already, put in and decided what I was going to decide. So at this point, I am going to walk away, and I will be back within a few minutes to see. Now, by the way, it's going into profit now, but I don't want to look at this. So I'll be back in a few minutes, and we will see where we are at. All right, guys, so we're a few seconds away, and it's really, really close. This first trade, it could go either way, and we've got seconds. Nailed that first one. That was amazing. We still have 5 minutes left. Don't know if the other two are going to clear or not. We will know soon enough whether it was enough for this to happen. We've got about 5 minutes left on this, so we'll come back and see where we're at. All right, guys, so we are about a minute away or 20-something seconds away. It's clear that these two are not going to make it. So there we go. So I am done. I am done for the day, and a couple of lessons to learn here. So here's the lesson. The lesson is that I overextended myself. I over-leveraged myself on these last trades because, based on my analysis, that I felt like it was going to go down. I broke my rules of how much I'm willing to risk in a certain trade. See, if I stick to the rules, there's a certain amount that is perfectly acceptable business loss, right? And the way I trade, the way I compound, I use the winnings and the original risk amount to compound. So if I stuck to that, in the end, it wouldn't have mattered, because the most that I could have lost would have been whatever I was risking today. And so that means it would just have been a little bit less than what we finished off with yesterday. But because I over leveraged myself in several ways, I took more positions than I should have based on how many I had conformed. So based on how many I won, because I didn't take 3 trades on each one, right? I should have taken less trades. And also, because of that, I shouldn't have gone as heavy as I did. So basically, I took a larger percentage risk than I should have. And it cost me, because again, because this is binary options and you're making less than 100%, then when you're losing that full amount. And having lost that full amount, it takes us back. And I had 3 positions. Luckily, one of them conformed, but the other 2 did not. So bottom line is that we ended now at $10,610.63, which is about $800 less than yesterday. So we took a hit there. Based on my numbers and what I've seen in the past, anytime that I am at or around 20% or above, usually if I stay trading after that for the rest of the week, I am going to give some of that money back up. And so yesterday we were about 17% or so up. And that's why it wasn't quite 20. So I thought maybe I could get it a little more, and then we can break past 20 into 25. I mean, guys, that's a crazy number if you think about it. You've got hedge fund managers that are happy if they can get 10% or 12% a year on an account, being able to be 20% up in a week. My goal really is 20% a month, but if I can be up 20% in a week, that's pretty amazing, right? So I should have probably cut it at 17%, been done for the week, and come back next week. So let's look at this. I want to look at the trades. So these AUD cats don't count. These are from yesterday. These are the trades from today. So I had the Euro JPYs, which confirmed, right? Now, the Euro JPYs, one of them I rolled over and the other one I didn't. So then I took one trade after that, which was USD Swiss, which also conformed, right? So that's a total of 3 trades. Problem was, I only compounded this second trade once, right? I should have been more prudent, and then in this next trade, if I wanted to, I would have taken one compounded trade, but the other 2 should have been the original risk amount. I didn't do that. I did all 3 of them as if it was the compound, as if I had three trades that I had won on this second trade. And if that would have been the case, then even though the result would have been the same, the amount I would have lost in the end would have been much less. Thank goodness that I did at least catch this one trade in Euro JPY to help offset the bigger loss. But these numbers are way too big for the account. You know, this is like 20% almost, you know, of on each trade. That's a crazy number to have done. So that's on me. I learned from this. I hope you guys learned from this too. In the end, we are still positive for the week. Or here, I want to show you guys something. Look how this tanked. So again, the analysis was right. I just needed more time. And the other thing is, you know, I really try to roll over as little as possible. I only like rolling over once. And sometimes I'll roll over a second time, but I've got to feel really good about the analysis to do so. I really don't like doing that, because then you're messing with the risk ratios, right? Every time you roll over, you're investing another third of whatever you put into that position. So I prefer not to do that. Anyway, guys, lesson learned. Today we gave back to the market. We did not take from the market, even though, now that is just on the money end. If we look though at the trades, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades, of which we won 4. So in terms of execution, we still executed well. In terms of performance, I could have performed better because I could have had better decision making. But in terms of trades, we still won more trades than we lost, which is a good thing. But unfortunately, because it was that last trade with the largest compounded amount, and because it happened, and while I over leveraged, then clearly it made this a red day for me today. Now, guess what? The day's not over with. So maybe I will do a second session tonight, and by doing so, maybe we can change the outlook of the whole day. Anyway, this is CeeLo. I will see you guys later. Hey guys, so I just wanted to remind you that trading Forex carries a considerable amount of risk. Binary options even more so. You could lose some or all of the money if you don't know what you're doing. And so therefore it requires a certain amount of tolerance to risk. And you definitely want to have some type of experience and study and everything else, guys. So I am not a financial advisor. I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your money. But, hey guys, how you doing? So real quick recap of what happened right after that is I did go on the next session, and it was a conforming session, which was awesome. And I was able to reduce the amount that I had lost previously to an acceptable loss. So now what happens was, I had over leveraged myself and I had a huge loss, but in this next session, my wins kind of took about half of that off of the table. So basically, I finished the week at 11,040, 11,040, which means that we have a profit of $1,322.85, and we were up 14% for the week. So overall, it was a great week, guys. I will see you next week. Later.